Yes, sir. Welcome back to Fast Break Bets presented by BettingPros. You know me, you know the voice, you know the guys. Me, really real, villain real, Terrell Furman Jr. here at York service. The Knicks continue to be a thorn at my freaking side, man. A thorn at the side. Just against the Hawks of all teams, of all teams. I hope I hope that the New York Knicks follow the direction of fellow New Yorker and coach of the Syracuse Orangemen, Fran Brown. You don't get to shower tonight. You don't deserve to shower tonight. Winter's shower. You don't deserve to shower tonight. Because what was that game? What was that second half? What was the first half? They should have been up 20 in the first half. The Hawks couldn't hit anything. Ah, just letting this Hawks team think that they can compete with you is ridiculous. And you know what? This is the thing about the Knicks this season. Nonetheless, the Knicks are very much improved from where they were at years ago, for sure. But it's like you don't know what team you're going to get any given night. Sometimes they look like one of the best teams in the East, and other times they look like the Knicks team that had Alfred Payton and Nerlens Noel in the starting lineup. Didn't mean to throw strays at those guys, but really, really frustrating that teams are letting the Hawks think they're good. It's very, very frustrating. All it means is that we're going to get a better, bigger number fading the Hawks in the future against somebody else. And I'm just going to have to take it. Just going to have to take it. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Cannot believe they are allowing this Hawks team to just walk around here thinking they run things, thinking they're good. Trae Young shooting dice at the logo. And where's the enforcer? Where's the enforcer on your. You know what? I'm done. I'm not talking about the Knicks anymore. Let's talk about the thing that actually went right. Because we did lose Knicks team total over. But Fred VanVleet has now gone. He's horrible again. Like, I don't know if he sold himself to somebody to win that championship against the Warriors, but now ever since then, he has not been able to have a good game against the Warriors. And this is just something that you got to remember. The Warriors absolutely locked him up, locked Jalen Green up as well. Scoring was not a lot. Nonetheless, somehow, some way, the Rockets still got the win. So really, really glad we chose a player prop in that one. We got Fred VanVleet to go under his 21.5 points and rebounds. And then even the YouTube short play went well. We had Buddy Hield, who was looking horrible in the first half, and it wasn't looking good, but he caught fire in that second half. He was able to go over his points, rebounds, and assist prop as well. Shout out to the prop bet cheat sheet for that. And yeah, so nice day. 1-1 on the pod. Hit the social media play as well. So I'm not mad. Let's keep it going. I have two plays ready for you. Ironically, they're both in the same game. So hopefully this doesn't go horribly. And hopefully I have the right game script in this one. But before we do that, got to remind you to get into that Discord, bettingpros.com/chat, bettingpros.com/chat to get into that Discord. Go over there, hang out with us, talk ball with us. Everybody, whether you're old, new, young, whatever, doesn't matter. Whoever you are, come in there, hop in the Discord channel, keep it going. Talk hoops, talk anything, ask any questions, do all that. It's a lot of really sharp people in the channel too. Nice parlays and all that, all those other plays being dropped in there. So go over there, get into that Discord, bettingpros.com/chat. That is bettingpros.com/chat. All right. Single game I'm talking about today. Sacramento Kings are on the road going to play the New Orleans Pelicans. Kings are laying 5.5 on the road. 231.5 is total. New Orleans going to be without Brandon Ingram, going to be without Jose Alvarado. Who else? Jordan Hawkins is not playing this one as well. So rough sledding, as has been for the majority of the season. And the play I have here is on the total. I actually just found 231. We'll keep it at 231.5. So 231.5 here is the total. I'm going to go over total in this one. Multiple reasons. So, first thing first, Sacramento Kings have been scoring the heck out of the ball recently. They have two blowout wins where they scored 140 against San Antonio and Utah. But even outside of that, they put up a 125 and a loss against San Antonio 5 games ago. Game before that, they put up 120 on Houston. That is really, really impressive. The 120 on Houston, very, very impressive with how good of a defensive team Houston is. And on the opposite side of things, New Orleans has found themselves in a lot of over games. They've gone over in their last four straight games. They've been giving up a ton of points. And so I think that the reason I like the over so much is because I think New Orleans is now getting to the point at 5-20 on the season and having gotten through the biggest part of their injuries, not all the way through the injuries, because you still don't have Brandon Ingram. He came back for a game, got hurt, he's out again. But now at least you have Herb Jones back. At least you have DeJounte Murray back. At least you have Trey Murphy back. At least you have CJ McCollum in the lineup. So you're starting to get some of those bodies that were out of there back into the lineup. And I think these guys are starting to feel desperate about how their season is going. Like everybody wants to try to turn around the season, and go on this run. And it's going to start by putting the ball in the basket. I don't think it starts on the defensive end for them. They just haven't been that good at all. Look at their last 5 games on the defensive side of the ball, giving up 121 to the San Antonio Spurs, gave up 119 to OKC, gave up 124 in a win to the Phoenix Suns, gave up 124 to the aforementioned Atlanta Hawks, and 118 to the New York Knicks, who just seem like they're playing up and down basketball right now. I think they're going to give up points here, but I don't think that they're going away that easy at home. I think they're going to be able to score the basketball too. I have faded Sacramento in different spots defensively. I think this is another spot where Sacramento's going to be able to put the ball in the basket. I really do. But I don't think that the New Orleans Pelicans are just going to go away and they're just going to say, yeah, here, y'all just score, and we're gonna be like Utah before you and let you score 140, and we're gonna score 93. We're gonna let you score 140, and I think they're gonna go out there and they're gonna score the basketball as well. So I think this one flies over the total here. Last 5 games, Pelicans giving up 121.2 points per game. Yeah, I like the pace in this. Both of these two teams pretty fast in pace, 8 and 12 respectively for the Pelicans and the Kings. I like this spot. I think that the over is the play here. Give me over 231.5. And with that, we're going to go to a player prop here. I like to go back to our guy, who I like to back. And prop bet cheat sheet loves him. Make sure you go get that prop bet cheat sheet over at the BettingPros app. It is for free. You can get a whole lot of more plays than just the one I'm giving you. There's a bunch of plays out there that the prop bet cheat sheet likes. So go over there in that BettingPros app and check out the prop bet cheat sheet. But here we go. DeMar DeRozan has a points, rebounds, and assist line at 28.5. He has not hit it in his past 2 games. Mindful, those are the 2 games where they blew the other team completely out. I think this game is going to be slightly more competitive, where the Pelicans aren't going to go away quite as easily. But if you look at it still, he's been over this in 11 of his 20 games this season. He's been over this in 8 of his last 15. He's done very well against the Pelicans. He's gone over this in his past 2 games against the Pelicans. And this line is at 28.5 and has dropped because he hasn't gone over in the last 2 games. All right, well, guess what? Buy low, sell high. This line is probably going to be on the move. This is probably going to be 29.5 by the time, you wake up. I still like it at 29.5. I think you look at the prop bet cheat sheet. The prop bet cheat sheet has him projected to go 33.6 points, rebounds, and assists, 68% cover probability, 5-star bet rating. I think that this is a moment where I am fading the New Orleans Pelicans defensively. I think that DeMar DeRozan can go out there, have a very, very good day. The matchup with Herb Jones is going to be interesting, and I think it'll be challenging, but I think DeMar DeRozan will be able to duck Herb Jones enough, and he'll be splitting his time between him, a little bit of CJ, a little bit of DeJounte, where DeMar DeRozan can continue to do what he does and have good games against the Pelicans and get over this line. So I like DeMar DeRozan to go over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I also like the game to go over 231.5. Those are my two plays for a Thursday in the NBA. One game, two plays. That's it. Let's get in, get out, and let's go. Have another sweep. Have another sweep. I would love to play another sweep drop. With that, I'm at really real underscore. Make sure you give me a follow on X and give us a follow on TikTok and X at Betting Pros NFL on Instagram and youtube.com/bettingpros, where hey, you have a chance to win a signed Tyler Hero Heat jersey. You can win that jersey. All you have to do is subscribe, and also give us a comment on any fast break bets video, and you will have a chance to win that autographed signed Tyler Hero jersey. So make sure you go do all of that. With that, yeah, that's really it, guys. I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just going to end it like this. We are out of here.